Paseando un poco por Hogsmeade, comprando algunas cositas, revisando todavía hacer algunas misiones y conociendo gente nueva, ¿vale? Así que sigamos el día de hoy. Cierto que ayer habíamos leído esta carta del profesor Fick, que dice que descubrió algo. Bueno, y que vayamos a visitarlo. Así que vamos a ver qué tiene para nosotros. Ah, vale, aquí tenemos las misiones. Inventario. Tenemos nada en el inventario, parece. Plantas que recogí ayer y hongos que recogí ayer. Vamos a un momentico, compartir esto por aquí. Stay with me. Mierda, otra habitación. Ah, o sea que la salida sí o sí de para arriba. Yo pensando ayer que estaba siendo rebelde. Me encantan los detalles del juego. Bueno, los cuadros.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ah, me habló la estatua. Qué loco. Ignacia Wildsmith. El mapa, a ver, ¿dónde está la misión? Aquí está. Parece que está lejos, sí. Podríamos volar con polvo flu hasta acá. Ah, vale, vamos a pie. O sea, igual hay que ver la... Hay que pasear por el castillo. Mira, Sir Nicolás. ¿Cómo que se llama ese?
I don't know what Madame Cougar was seizing Imelda Reyes. She's not that.
Casi decapitado, es. Casi decapitado. Mira, una snitch.
My family's owl is getting too old. Half of the
Sí, me
letters
pareció
end in
haberla
the
oído
local
ayer
pond.
cuando estábamos aquí en la sala.
Wish I'd brought a pet owl to school. Don't misunderstand. I adore my toad. At least somewhat. Don't suppose you want a toad?
Accio.
I'd have an owl of my own one day.
I used to write to my parents every...
Let's go.
did you think you were doing? That owl has been in our family for 30 years. And you thought it
Le
would be
llegó
clever.
una carta de esas vociferadoras. Coño, eso debe ser Pips. Más o menos en esta posición es, pero no puedo. ¿Cómo voy hacia allá? Mira, esta escalera es infinita, ¿no? Me vibró el control aquí. Otra vez. Ah, creo que es por ese...
Revelio.
Una especie de... O sea, me hechizo de tener tiempo y... Coño, qué fino. Definitivamente en el exterior los FPS bajan muchísimo. La verdad veo, estoy viendo cada vez más imposible llegar a donde tenemos que hacer la misión sin viajar. Fíjate que estoy del otro lado del castillo, la cuestión era allá.
I think he was hungry.
More like he doesn't like you.
Balthazar loves me. I'm his best friend.
I would think a Puffskene's best friend would be another Puffskene.
But I've had him since he was tiny. He doesn't know anyone else. I'm
En
his
el
friend.
piso de abajo.
Well, how is it you had a bloody nose from Mr. Pooh?
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Más abajo todavía. Pero no tan abajo parece. Joder, qué difícil es, weón. Ah, claro, pero el mapa me dice, porque estoy también a huevoneado, pero... Ahí está.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Yo quiero ver qué es esta estatuilla de... como este
Revelio.
perezoso.
Accio! Lumos!
Porque pareciera algo, pero...
I should come back to this another time.
Okay. As if my skill wasn't conscious enough, the ministry has charged me with... Por cierto, este director no... Ah, buena. Me lleva...
Revelio!
Así como una guía, así le daría... el botón de arriba. ¿Qué es esto? No, una lamparita. Shaoka.
What are you up to now?
Calma, calma, ir muy rápido me baja los FPS. Tengo que cargar las siguientes zonas.
Revelio.
Cuando se revela algo, suena como una campanita. Aquí, Eso. Y la campanita suena del lado en el que está. O sea, si tú oyes con los audífonos, pues sonaba a la derecha. Y mientras más me acercaba, sonaba más duro.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Win 2 rounds of crossed ones.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Revelio.
Whee! Ah. Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the week.
Por aquí.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Ah, cierto que yo me iba a unir como un club de loquillos.
Levioso. Reparo. Levioso. Accio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. For your first time, I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Como muy emocionado para la cara que puso al final.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Breakthrough yellow shield with control spells like levitation, spell leviosa. Target lock. Ok. Ok. Me acuerdo ayer que...
Is that all you've got? Leviosa!
Mind the one!
There goes my way.
Leviosa! Findo!
I hadn't bet on that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
El escudo
There's
dorado
strong
me baja los
competition
FPS
ahead, but
terriblemente.
keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Tengo que ganar otra.
Next time you need a partner for Crossed Wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
No.
Actually, I might come back later.
Suit yourself. I'll be around when you're ready.
Necesito un partner para pelear. Ya, pero vamos, pues.
Revelio.
A ver, porque no leí lo que dice este compadre al principio.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
A ver, somos 2 contra 3.
Leviosa!
Protego.
Leviosa!
Accio.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso.
Leviosa! Mind the one!
Stupid one.
Leviosa!
Act like a winner!
Potato!
Lumos.
Coño, le cagué.
Confringo!
Give them what more! Hey,
Leviosa!
Lumos.
There goes my wager.
Accio.
Come on.
Protego.
Leviosa!
Leviosa!
Stupid one.
Confringo! You're better than that!
Stupid one.
Leviosa!
Accio. Protego. Stupid one.
Leviosa!
Stupid one. Accio. Accio.
Perhaps one day I'll sign
Bueno.
up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Listo las dos rondas. Ahora, complete a round of spell combination. Practice with Lucan Battleby. Vamos a ver. Tengo que practicar ahora.
Hello,
con el-
Lucan. I'm ready for practice.
Glad you're keeping at it. Ready to have a try now?
Sí, señor.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Ah, ok. Eso es... no normal.
Good one!
Levioso.
That's it!
Levioso. Accio.
Nicely done! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Se ve mejor cuando no estoy hablando con él, porque cuando me acercan la cámara a los personajes para hablar, es como que si subiera muchísimo el brillo, no sé.
If you try to study in the library, at least you can be
Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio.
Aquí hay que aprender otro hechizo para eso.
Might some kind soul help me?
Era para arriba.
If only a new student were to help me with my half.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success
Revelio.
in your endeavors.
Ahí está, ahí está, ahí está, ahí está.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
incendio.
Good work.
Ah, ok, puedo cambiar Leviosa. Vamos a cambiarlo por reparo, ¿será? Mira, aquí están las maldiciones imperdonables. Unforgivable. Oye, hay una buena cantidad de hechizos. Ahora solo vas a poder usar 4. Qué lástima.
Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at
Accio.
it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Levioso. Incendio.
Tarda un poco más en cargarse el incendio que el resto de los...
Accio. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly effective.
Levioso.
Ok. Let's go.
Might some kind soul help me?
Revelio. Accio.
Ahí.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Ok.
Revelio. Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Let's talk to Sebastian. Qué marica esa estatua.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
¿Por qué se habrá puesto el mapa en rojo?
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Revelio.
¿Y qué pasa si... Que no se puede tener más de uno. Más de 4, digo.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
estamos del otro lado.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Como que facilongo, pues.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is.
Revelio.
Fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
50 luquitas. Use basic. Ah, okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
Revelio. So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo.
Revelio.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Ajá. Dan bur de plata, pero ya vi cómo es.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Para abrir esos chests entonces hay que llegarles invisible. Interesante.
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio.
Who have we here? Sir I shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
¿Cómo? No lo puedo usar sin asignarlo entonces. No, la cagué. Me dieron burda de plata esos chests con el ojo. Ahora quiero ir a ver todos esos chests que están por ahí.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it.
Pura ropita sexy lo que me han dado.
Where might this lead? Backing up. Leviosa.
¿Qué es eso que apareció ahí?
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Oh shit, me gasté todo el power.
Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Ah, ok, eso me va rellenando la barra de habilidad. Que me permite usar el power. Primera vez que uso ese power, sí.
Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Accio.
Ay, ay, ay. Marico, me dio vértigo. ¡No! ¡Qué lechugo!
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Ya, ok. Ya sabemos entonces cómo está movida. No pase como en la anterior.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Unas luquitas. Una bufanda. A ver, aquí hay un poco de tipo.
Levioso. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupid. Levioso.
Me pegaron.
Accio. Levioso.
Me dieron mi par de cachetadas.
It is a book after all.
No, hasta que me acerque para que aparezca el goblin. Un pensamiento. ¿Será que estos cuatro, cada uno eran de una casa de Hogwarts? No sé.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Huele a culo ese anillo.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Esta señora se parece a un personaje de otro juego.
Accio.
It was a ridiculous thing to do. I'm not interested in the least. I'm a little bit.
I really have made a mess of things.
¿Esto qué? Pensadero pero vacío. Ya tengo que ir a ver al profesor Fix.
This cannot possibly be.
Revelio.
¿Cómo saben estos jóvenes que eso no es una persona convertida en gato?
Revelio.
Algo sonó por ahí. Yo creo que aquí abajo había un cofre de esos con ojos. Sabía que había algo cerca. Allá abajo está, allá abajo está. Ambur de plata. Pues
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
ahora se molesta porque era peligroso.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Tengo que hablar con Samuel, creo que se llama.
Revelio.
Porque no me echo paja con la bibliotecaria.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
World's Map. Ah, marica, hay más. Wow, es grande el mapa, ¿no? Hogwarts Valley, South Seaboard, Costa. Mierda. Okay.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Mierda.
Revelio.
Qué raro a esta altura de la vida un espejo que no refleja.
Revelio.
¿Dónde tengo que ir?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Algo por aquí por la derecha. Ese que está abajo.
Woolly jumpers are a nightmare for getting in the trunk.
Revelio.
Aquí está.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ugh, what am I missing? Nobody can do a hex like me.
Epa, estos dos apenas salí sacaron su varita y todo. Como que estaban haciendo algo que no debían.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again,
Garlic.
Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Todos los profesores de herbología enseñan lo mismo. Sacar mandrágoras de...
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a quick
Revelio.
word with our new student. I wonder if hippogriffs...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Nicholas fancy
una cara de
or
culo.
roses?
Plant dittany seeds at the potting table. ¿Y de dónde saco las dittany? Aquí está. Dittany leaves. Y yo tengo que hablar con este pana, vale.
Dittany's restorative.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Qué risa como cambia la cara y tiene una cara de culo heavy, pues. Nueve minutos 56 segundos para harvestear.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Meet Linder Pruitt.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Okay.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you aren't. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Attack the target dummy with a chomping cabbage. ¿Y cómo le lanzo un chomping cabbage? Dice hold and tap.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid tubers and bouncing bombs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight.
Animación mejor
Not
de
saying you can't do it
sacarlas.
alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Parece que me falta un montón de cosas por descubrir. Mira aquí a la derecha, escoba, hipogrifo, otros animales. Y aquí arriba, ¿qué hago? No hago nada. Return to Professor Garlic.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are...
I do wonder about Professor. To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as vendors.
5 minutos. Para sacar la Dittany. ¿Será que me acordaré?
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Revelio.
Strawberries.
Revelio.
Todavía no he visto clase de pociones.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Me pasó algo por la derecha. Ahí está.
I met some of my best friends. Nothing great fun like the yard. My brother picked me his old broomstick once he saved up for it. Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom.
Revelio.
Uep. Hay un cofre aquí abajo. Parece grande. Efectivamente.
Revelio.
Efectivamente.
Do you think anyone has found a secret passage in Hogwarts?
De verdad se ve muy bien el juego. Está bien hecho. Ajá, ¿y ustedes qué están haciendo por fin? Tengo pillado, perro. Ajá, clase de pociones.
Something in there. I
Let's
just
go
know
to
it.
potion classes.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Siempre hay un cojo entre los profesores, ¿no?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Vamos por esa pluma.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a future.
Ok. Está buena esa ropa. $1875. ¿Será que estamos en esa fecha?
Revelio.
Not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
$25 segundos y que se prepara sola entonces. Potion that enhances the drinker defense by covering them with adorable rocky skin. Okay. Horklum juice. Vale.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh! Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ok, si quiero preparar algo, tengo que venir para acá.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
What are you up to now?
How rare a metamorphosis.
Quiero ir a... Quiero ir aquí a herbología y eso está aquí mismo, creo. O sea, vengo de ahí, pero no me acuerdo dónde está. Acá para este lado.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Pero ya deben haber pasado los 5 minutos porque se...
I've heard that Isaac Cooper received several arrows.
Poder cosechar la planta. Pero para otro lado,
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Diez minutos más. Ah, ok. Bueno, no es que se elimina. Ahí no puedo sembrar más nada. Y la siguiente misión está fuera de Hogwarts. Aquí. ¿Cómo llegamos para allá? Está lejos, sí. Y es por afuera, así que vamos a ver unas buenas bajadas de FPS.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
Oye, no fue mi intención.
I like to keep a bit of wiggle room.
Revelio.
Ahí abajo, ahí abajo, ahí abajo.
Speaking of which, I'm surprised you're not fixated on Venus. The amount of time you spend talking about to meet the car.
You can't imagine how inconvenient
Revelio.
travel was before I invented flu powder.
Mira el campo de Quidditch. Qué genial, ¿verdad? Está lloviendo, hay algo que me está mojando la ropa.
I can't imagine receiving a house.
Lo loco es que todavía tengo que ir a pie. O sea, no tengo todavía...
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Escoba para volar, ni tampoco tengo hipogrifo o el otro.
Revelio.
Como un globo volador allá. Increíble, de verdad no pensé que el mapa fuera tan grande. Qué risa.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Mira, este es el puente que destruye en Harry Potter. Para que no lleguen los mortífagos a Hogwarts. De verdad, el mapa es inmenso. O sea, para hacer Hogwarts pensé que iba a ser bastante más pequeño, pues solamente el castillo y ya. ¿Cómo?
Accio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Tengo que ir al cuarto, creo, porque he conseguido unas ropas que no me he colocado, no me he probado por lo menos. ¿Qué tal me quedan?
Wonder who lives here.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably, would not discuss details with their students. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
What's going on here? Revelio.
Expelliarmus can disarm a dark wizard, no doubt. But then
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Bueno, tengo algunas cosas que hacer. Vamos a dejar el streaming hasta aquí y después continuamos con un poco las afueras de Hogwarts y descubriendo algunas otras cositas, ¿vale? Espero que les haya gustado. Suscríbanse, denle like.